Hello, hello. This is Vincent Ng of MCNG Marketing. So glad you can join us. And here is your first tutorial on Pinterest. A very simple thing, which is just how do I sign up for Pinterest? Sometimes we take these things for granted, and things that you need to know when you're signing up for Pinterest, because sometimes you will be selling your soul before you know it. So let's go and let's do the sign up with email. So let's click on that. And while it's loading, so here you go, you'll see that here is, you can just type in your first name, your last name, email address, password, all that kind of jazz. And the good thing is that you can actually choose a location, which actually they kind of force you now, as you can see. But what's interesting is that you need to take a look here, because what happens is when you click on female or male, there actually is something that happens. Pinterest will actually choose certain boards based on these kinds of selections. So I'll show you what I mean very shortly. Okay, so another thing that you need to be aware of is also the fact that let Pinterest personalize your experience based on your sites you visit. And this is actually really important, because I think sometimes they've automatically checked it off and people don't really know what that exactly means. And what that means is that you're actually allowing Pinterest to use a cookie, which is actually a little bit of a tidbit, to know exactly what type of websites that you're visiting, or where you're using pin it buttons and all that. So if you don't want them to track your website activity, you want to take this off. And so what happens is, again, if you're a business, you want to click here, because there are actually designated business accounts, which is another video that I'm going to be talking about. So I'm just going to sign up right now. And once you sign up, what you'll notice is that, of course, there's always a wait. It says, hey, welcome to Pinterest, Vincent. Pins are visual bookmarks that people save on Pinterest. And so let's go on next. Okay, and as you can see, it just kind of gives you some instructions on what you need to do. And so again, you can actually type in what you're interested in. So I think it was kind of before there, Pinterest used to kind of force you to choose categories, like choose this, and it's kind of boring, you know what I mean? So I'm going to type in what I'm interested in, which I really love comic books. I'm actually a huge Batman fan, a really big geek. Yes, I have some of Batman toys at home, but you can kind of see, like here, this is really cool. So as you can kind of see, it'll tell you just to kind of zoom in. And so I remember seeing this a long time ago on Pinterest, and there you go. So this is actually what's known as a pin. And so okay, so I'll just finish. And again, if you want to find more pins, you can kind of go up, and then you'll have these categories. And so what Pinterest used to do is it kind of force you to follow boards, which was kind of irritating. But now what you can do is you can just kind of take your time and just kind of pin activity, and that's kind of a good thing because it's more relevant. So really, that's just the start of it. Just make sure that you go back to your email account and verify that that is your email, and that's actually how you start on Pinterest.